Hi, my name is Prudence, the Everyday Leader, and welcome back to my channel. I am a speaker, I am an author, I am a coach, and my page is all about content to edify and educate, enlighten, and engage you on all things related to your personal, holistic, spiritual development. If you're feeling unsure or stuck about the next steps you need to take, this video is definitely for you. I'll be sharing 8 powerful techniques on how to gain clarity so that you could achieve your goals with confidence and with focus. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever set a goal for yourself and then a few months later, you realize that you did not achieve it? Guilty as charged. But here's the thing, it may not always be about laziness, but it may just be about lack of clarity. It may not be because of lack of effort, it's because you're just unclear. And when you're unclear or unsure about your goal, taking action, no matter the size, would feel impossible. So today, I'm going to share with you 8 tips on how to gain clarity on your goal. So grab a pen. I have my notes, so I won't miss a beat. But before we go forward, remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, and ensure to remember to share because sharing is caring. Let's go. Number 1, define your why. And in my book, The Everyday Leader, Becoming the Best Version of Yourself Daily, this is one of what I would call the foundational chapters, understanding your why. If that goal doesn't drive you, it doesn't motivate you, then you would never achieve it because it really doesn't align to what's important to you. So I have some questions for you to ask yourself. I want you to ask, why do I want it? And I want you to also ask, what impact will it have? If it's not tied to a why, if it's not tied to what's close and dear to you, you will not achieve your goal. Number 2, and this is a favorite technique of mine, journal your thoughts. Listen, sometimes you need to get things out of your head and put it on paper. It makes a difference. Writing brings clarity. And as a matter of fact, in my gratitude journal, I have a whole section here dedicated to just brain dumping, just emptying your thoughts. Because sometimes our thoughts seem larger than life. And when you put this on paper, you realize that, okay, it's actually manageable. I actually see what's going on and I could actually move towards a solution. So, writing is important. Journal your thoughts. You would thank me later. Number 3, and by the way, this is in no particular order. You don't need to do step 1, step 2, step 3 in that order. But these are just 3 steps and techniques to help you gain clarity. Number 3, create a vision for yourself. Now, this is tied to number 1 somewhat with your why, but visualization is important. Visualize, visualize, visualize. I love to close my eyes and just think about my best and my blessed life. Think about and visualize where you want to be. How are you going to get there? What does your life look like in every area of your life? Literally, financially, spiritually, emotionally. What's your career path? What are your hobbies? Just take some moments, visualize, and going back to the previous steps, is it connected to my why? What's my why? What is really important to me? Writing it out, creating that space for you to understand and see for yourself. Number 4, identify core values. And what you would realize is that so far, the steps that I've identified, They're all tied and connected to that wholesome you. So, what's important to you? Your goal should align to your values. And for you to understand what are your values, two things. What are you passionate about? One. And number two, what do you dislike? What do you dislike? What annoys you? Because the opposite of that lies your values. So, for example, if you are annoyed at lateness and chaos, you value order and timeliness. So, there's a hack and a tip for you. What you're passionate about, and also what you do not like. Number 5, get clear on what you don't want. What don't you want? What are some of the things you need to drop? What are some of the habits you need to change to be able to attain that goal you have set out for yourself? So let's do a little recap. Define your why, journal your thoughts, create a vision. And I just want to add here, vision boarding helps. Creating a vision statement for yourself helps. Identify your core values and get clear on what you want. Number 6, break it down into small steps. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. I've been guilty of this, over complicating a goal. Just break it down into small steps. Sometimes we get scared by the size of something. Shrink it down into the smallest steps you could do. A technique that I use within my coaching and for myself is the 7 whys. Break it down into at least 7 steps. Number 7, my favorite, pray and seek guidance. As I mentioned, I don't have this in a particular order, but if I did, or if it were in a particular order, I would put this at number 1. Because my favorite scripture is seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. So stillness brings the best insight. Tap into God's presence. Seek him and he, trust me, will guide you. And you could spend that quiet moment talking to God even during your journaling. And the thoughts and the ideas would come and you'll be able to write and you would see it on paper. I have tried this. I have done this. I always do this countless times. Quieting my mind, just 5-10 minutes, because the days could be busy, talking to God, having my journal on the brain dump page, and just write as God, pours out those ideas and those thoughts. It's important. It's a game changer when you partner with God. And number 8, get an outside perspective. Get a mentor and get a coach who could help you. And the thing about coaches and mentors is that they would see the blind spots. They would see things that you will not, because they are trained and experienced to do that. As one of my friends will tell me and remind me constantly, life is not meant to be journeyed alone. Sometimes to get that action, you need that guidance, that mentorship, that coaching, and that accountability to be able to slay your goals. It works. I have worked with a coach to be able to publish my books, to be able to execute on some personal projects. A coach helps. The accountability is top tier. So do your research and get a coach who can work with you and who can work for you. So that's it. 8 powerful tips to gain clarity. Let me run through it again. Define your why, journal your thoughts, create a vision statement, identify your core values, get clear on what you don't want, break it down into small steps. Remember, how to eat an elephant, one bite at a time. Pray and seek guidance and get outside perspective. So now it's time to take action. Which one of these steps are you going to adopt? Put it in the comments below, share your thoughts. And if you'd like to work with me as your coach, where you would get clarity, a solid action plan, and accountability, head to the link in my subscription and schedule a free consultation call today. So thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it was encouraging and enlightening. Remember, like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, bye.